Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to Hermitcraft, and we are in a hole. We are in a hole, prepared for something amazing today. How long can I go around in circles? Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, stop. Okay, hello. Welcome back to Hermitcraft, guys. Got a little hole here. We are below the Tangler, and today is going to be a puzzle number what is it, one, two, three. Is this the third one? I think it's the third one. I can't remember. It's been like two, and that's past my capacity for remembering Tangler puzzles. But this one is going to be a good one. I think this is going to be the best one yet. I am excited for it. I think it's going to be pretty unlike anything you've seen before here. This is the space it is going to take up. So let me show you what's going on up here. So hippity hoppity upstairs here. This right here is the end of the piston puzzler or whatever we called it. What did we call it? Oh, I changed the name. The sand shifter. Yes, I took all your suggestions and that was the one I liked the best. So we're going with the sand shifter for this guy, okay? But when you're done there, you're not going to go this way. This is the guts down here. You're going to go up. You're going to go, come out the door here, be like, huh? And there's going to be like a right turn down here. And this is going to be like a little room here that just says, welcome to, and I think it's going to say like, the color peaker or something like that. Something along those names, something with color. I'm not sure, because this room is going to be about color. And then you're going to open up a little trapdoor and be like, splat, and you're going to take a little bit of damage. And hopefully you won't die. And then you're going to be right smack in the middle of this puzzle here, okay? It's going to be like a 17 by 17 room. And for those of you from the last season of Hermitcraft that remember Climb Time, it's going to have the good portions of that, but not the bad portions. So this is not going to be a parkour challenge. Instead, it's going to be a little bit more brainy, a little bit more puzzly and stuff, which is exactly what the Tangler is supposed to be. So let's stuff and things and walls and get some iron in here to make this look clean so I'm not looking at rock. And maybe I'll do a little bit just so I can explain to you what is going on. I'm really excited about this one. Okay, we are inside an iron box. All good things start inside a plain iron box. That took a lot of iron, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you. Had to make like a couple trips back to the store. I kept underestimating how much it would actually be. But yes, here we are now. Okay, so you're going to drop in from up there, splat, right in the middle of here, and immediately you're going to have a lot of interesting things to look at because what's going to be happening on all four walls here? Each of these four walls is going to be a distinct and separate wall maze. I guess you'd call it like a wall maze, right? Like there's going to be ladders and things to drop into and climb up over here and go over there and go up and around and all of that. And the whole thing is though, like you can't see what you're doing on that side because you're on that wall, right? Like there'll be like a ladder. Let me see if I have. Well, I'll just show an example, right? Like we'll get some ladders here, and there's gonna be a lot of these, okay? So for instance, if I come in this side here, maybe there'll be like a ladder here, maybe some of this here, maybe another ladder there, and some more of that there, that kind of. I mean, this is obviously just like a trivial little thing here, but as you're down here, you're not gonna be able to really see what's going on, okay? But you'll have to like come up here, walk over here, walk over and walk up this guy, back over here. You get the idea, okay? And that may sound easy and all, but there's going to be, let's see here. Well, I'll just say it. There's going to be glass panes, okay, keeping you in so you can't jump out or anything and look up. It's just going to be glass panes all solid here, okay? So once you enter this thing, you're basically on 2 dimensions, okay? 2 dimensions walking and solving your way through all these little mazes here, okay? Once you get through this one, you can go over to this one, and then you can go over to this one, and then over to this one, and then this right here is going to be the exit. There'll be an iron door there, okay? Now that all sounds fine and dandy, but there's going to be a little trick to it too as well. There, sprinkled on the walls here is going to be colored wool. Probably maybe like 4, 5, or 6 on each wall of various colors. Blue, red, yellow, purple, brown, whatever I decide to throw up there, okay? And every piece of wool is going to have a piece of or a button on it, okay? So like, let's see here. Well, I mean you get the idea, but you know, like maybe there's a blue piece of wool right here, okay? And pretend that's not there, and pretend there's a button right here. Bam, okay? So there's gonna be something like that, okay? Now you're gonna have to press one color. One color on each wall is going to be the correct color to press. All the other colors are going to completely reset the whole puzzle, okay? Now, the way you open this final door here to get out is to press the correct color on each wall, okay? So, like, boom, I pressed blue. That was the correct one on that wall. Pay no attention to that, red over here, maybe green over here, and maybe yellow over here. Once you do that and they all are pressed, then and only then will the door open and you can get out. As soon as you press the wrong color on any wall, the whole thing is going to reset. You have to do it all over again because that's how I work. That's how I work here, okay? But now the trick, you may be asking, well, how do you know what color is the correct one for each wall? Well, that is the interesting part, okay? So I'm going to build something right here. Let's see if I have all my business. I think I do. Okay, so we're going to have some lights. There, 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 and there, okay? And let me see if I can do this without messing it up here. Okay, we're going to have little stairs here, just for a little fancy effect, a little easy way to walk up here. You don't really need to go up here, okay? But this is kind of the focal point of the whole place. And, all right, so let's see. Inside here, how does this work now? Yeah, this goes down. Okay, so all this is out. All this is out. This is going to be good. This is the part that makes me smile, okay? So I'll just do one side here. So what I'm going to take is, like, we'll say my blue wool here, okay? Bam, blue wool. And we're going to just grab any old block and put that down. No, not a button. It helps if you cruise the... Okay. That is going to go there, I think. And then where's my copper? Copper. Okay. So we're going to do that and that to get that up on top of there. Now, let's see. This can... yeah, this can just be all solid here. Like this, okay? Doing some of this, more. It doesn't really matter what I use here because it's going to all be covered up with clay. That. You guys get the idea here. So let me do a little bit more here. I want to finish this part out. That. And give me my yellow. We'll put that and that there. Okay. Close, kind of close. Finish these out here. One more, and then this guy here. This is going to be cool. So what we're going to do here is, this is where the name of the game is going to come from. It's going to be called, like, Color Peak or something. I'm going to be calling on you guys, as I always do, to name this game, okay? So we'll throw red there. These are arbitrary. These are not the final ones I'm going to go with here, okay? I don't really know what I want my final colors to be. I need a light. I'll need a light. Oh, this is not going to... You're not going to get the right effect here because it's very dark down here. But anyway. All right, let me cover that. And then... all this is going to be all carpeted. And I'm going to put like a single like glowstone under there or something like that. Oh, am I out? I'm out. Okay, I'll cheat. And do that one. Okay, good enough. All right, so now what you're seeing is these... oh, I need more. Do I have more? I have more. Bam. Okay. This is the exciting part. Okay, so you can see all these colors here. Yellow here, red over there, blue over there. But these are going to be covered up. Like so, okay? And you're going to have no idea what's under them, okay? You're just going to be seeing all this gray carpet here. Now, I want to do this, okay? We're going to cover this up like this. Bam. Okay? That is the final center thing there, okay? I'm going to throw a little torch on here now just because it'll be plenty lit up, though. Okay? And you can see it's nice and kind of appealing down there. There'll be more... actually, I got the carpet on me now. Let me finish that out. Do that and that, and whatever. I'll double check it all later. I think it should be good, though. Okay. No. Very, very important to not have that there. Okay. So, now given that... where's my wool? Let me throw another one of these up here. I'm going to do a wool there, and a wool over here. Okay, and glass panes. Where are they at? Okay, so I'm not going to obviously... I can't put the glass panes right there on the wool, but that's fine, because I want you to be able to see out easily without being able to escape. So, bam. Do I still have my silk touch pick? There it is. All right. Silk touch this guy. All right, so now the trick is you're saying, how do I know what color? Some of you guys are probably seeing how this is going to work already. How do I know what color is the correct color for this wall? There's going to be blue, red, yellow, all kinds of buttons, like I said. The only way to know is you're going to be in this little pit here, okay? Running around... this is going to be kind of free. You're going to be able to walk all the way on this level all the way around. Now, once you're under here, you can see the yellow block over there, okay? This is good. So now what that means is that yellow block, that wall is yellow. And over here, green. That means that wall is green, okay? But don't forget, this is all going to be glassed in here, okay? So the only way to get out of here, there's probably going to be like one way to get in, probably right here, actually, I think, okay? So I'll probably like do something very close to this, actually, and you'll just drop in there. Now you'll notice the best part is you can't see under here, right? You crouch, whatever it is you want to be, like because there's glasses here. Once you're up here, you will not be able to see any of the colored wool. The only way to see any of the colored wool is to be inside here, and you can only see one side. So you'll have to like remember now. Okay, this side is we'll say north side. North is green, okay, and then you'll have to like come over here and remember that the east side is yellow, that kind of thing. So then you got to come over here, and not only do you have to remember that this side is yellow, but you're going to have to look at the whole wall, figure out the puzzle, and like, how do I get to, it's obviously easy to get to see the yellow button, but how do I get to the yellow button? It might be like, okay, I go up that ladder, over there, up the second ladder, and then drop down the second little drop hole, and then there it is. So once you come over here, you're obviously not going to be able to see any of that because there's going to be stuff all around your face and everything and in your business. You're going to have to like climb up the ladders, go over, and finally find the yellow ladder. And when you do, you press that, that button on the yellow wool, then these two lights will turn on here, okay, showing you that this wall is good. And then, like I said, as you press the button on each of the four walls, all of these pairs of lights will turn on each one. Once you get all 8 lights on, then this door will open, okay? If you press the wrong button on any wall, like I said, all the lights will go off and it'll all reset. So there's going to be a little bit of redstone down below there too, but the real gimmick of this puzzle is the color peak. That's why I'm thinking peaking colors or something. So I'll need a name for you guys. I'll remind you at the end of the episode, or I'll try to. But that's the deal there, and then it'll be like nice and lit up in there and everything. So there we have it. That's my rant of like 10 minutes of how this thing works. I hope you guys are still listening. So what I'm going to do now is build off each of the 4 walls here. And I'll do the first one. Which one do I want to do first? I think I might do this one first. I remember how some of these go. I did plan all this out already in creative, of course, as this is a complicated puzzle. So I know how these puzzles are going. So I'm going to do one at a time, and I'll show you. You'll get an idea of how one of these little wall puzzle things are going to work. Haha, yes, we have the first wall done. Well, actually, it's like the third wall. It's because you got 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, welcome to the first wall. We have it done. Yes, so this is the first one. Nothing, like your first reaction is probably like, well, it's kind of tricky, but it's not that hard. But you got to remember that you're going to be like out. It's easy from out here to see how you would navigate it and stuff. It's actually not that easy, but it's going to be a lot harder when you're inside because you can't see the maze, right? Like one of the things you're going to have to do is memorize the maze, or at least have a clue. Like, okay, to get that color, I've got to go up and then over, and kind of have a plan instead of just wandering aimlessly. So this one, I think the color is going to be yellow, I think. So what do I have there? I probably don't have. Oh, that is weird. Okay, we're going to pretend I planned that. So yeah, this one here, you're going to come in, come in down here. All right, and you're going to have to go, let's see. Did I mess something up here? I wanted to make it so you had to go through all of this because there's like a very specific way to go through all that. But I think I forgot. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little slabby jabby and put it like right. We'll just say like there for now. I think. Actually, that's right. There's like a little trick I wanted to do there with like a whatever. Pretend that's blocked off there for now. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna have to come in over here. Go up here, over here, over there, up the little ladder, and you're not going to be able to see the pink one. Why don't I just show you? I'll just show you how this thing works instead of talking about it. Come over here, up here, over here, up, and then you're going to be like, yellow, huh? Pink, and then you look down, and then those 2 lights are going to turn on, and you're like, well, now what? And you come up here, and it's just like kind of dead end. So you come back up down here, over here, down here, over here, down, stuck on the ladders. Oh, wait. No, see, I'm lost already. I'm lost in my own maze. You come back up here, over here, up. Now you're at the top rope kind of thing here, okay? You can still double check your lights are on. And at this point, you're like, it's not down there. You got a couple of buttons here, and these start like opening trapdoors below you, okay? So the right way to go through, I think, is to go down the first one here, and now you're gonna keep in mind again. There's glass all right here in front of you, so you can't shift and hang over the edge and do any like cheaty stuff. So here you could go down there or there, and right there is the right answer. You're gonna go down here because if you go down there, you're gonna be blocked by this bar, and then you're gonna have to go and loop back all the way around, which I'll show you in a second. Then you go down here, and you'll be able to drop across this thing, which is gonna be here. So I think there's gonna be. Let me get some iron. Do I have? Picked the wrong doorway. These things and one of those things. Okay. So I think I want to put this like, let's see. If I just do, yeah, okay. Perfect. If I do that and then that, you can always go back this way, right? If you're stuck and you want to just go check it out this way. But coming here, you're like, oh, dead end, and you're very frustrated and sad and stuck. Get me out of here. Yeah, so you have to go down, over here, down the ladder, and then come back this way. You can always go back, but if you want to come back this way, you'll have to go up and around and do the whole thing again, which I think is kind of cool. So I like this wall. This is a good first example. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, now if you press any of the wrong colors, you press green up there, or pink, purple, whatever that is, or chartreuse, we're going to call that. I'm probably not even in the ballpark. I think chartreuse is like, I don't know, purple. I have no idea what chartreuse is. Or the red one or anything. Anything but the yellow, the lights will turn off, and all the lights will turn off. So, let's do the next wall. Let's do this one. Tricked ya. Did them all. Did them all. I did the other three because of time and because I was having fun. So, yeah, we got 4 walls here with 4 little puzzles that I'm pleased with. So I think this was the wall I just showed you. So, let's see. Starting from over here, this is the starting point where you'll go in here and be like, what's going on here? I don't get this. But we got the first wall here. So here we go. This one here, you have to go over, up the ladder. This one's kind of like a spiral sort of thing, really. Go over there, skip over the. So I got the carpets up for now, just so I can see what color they are. So this one is the red one. Okay, so over there, down all the way over here. Can't fit through there, so I had to go up this ladder. On top of that, down, and then press the red button there. And then when you're done there, you can like drop down and press this button to drop out early, so you don't have to go all the way back around, okay? And then that will light up these 2 lights here. Then you can go over to this guy here. This one is the blue one, so you can see all the way up there. This one's kind of interesting. It kind of goes up and splits 2 ways, so you might be like, where do I go? I don't know. This is so exciting. This one here, you go, yeah, over here. Up here, over, down, 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 over, up, down, around, in, out, up there, and blue. Hit it. Bam. Okay. I kind of like this one. This is one of my favorite ones. I feel like it feels like it's got the most confusion built into it or something, maybe. I don't know. This one, you guys have seen that one. This is the end one here. Once you hop off the... So the other thing I did is it's like you can go freely on the ground level all the way through all this until you get to this one here, okay? And this is the one where you got to like do the little shenanigans up there and drop down off of that thing, okay? You can always go back by hitting this button there and opening the gate. Once you get through here now, you can't get past this thing. So this is the end, the way out. There'll be an iron door there that will open up again once all these lights are on. So here you go up, over, this is the green one, up here, over, all the way down to that guy there. So you got to hit that guy in the dark over there, kind of out of the way. And then you can come back, and at this point you could like loop down and hop over through there, down across the yellow, down there, and out the door. You'll be all set to go, and you'll be done with our fun little puzzle here. So yeah, I'm liking this. I was originally going to put like wool blocks here on the corners to kind of like carry the carpet, make it feel more like the frame, but it started to get way too bulky, and it was blocking too much of the puzzle, so I'm just going to go with glass instead. So yeah, just glass textures. Now this one here obviously has to be a little different because it's got to be basically like this so that you can fit your head in here. But other than that, it's going to be just solid glass all around. So I'll probably do that soon. But well, I'm going to do that last because, because I want to obviously reserve the right to kind of like press buttons and test things and stuff. So I think the next thing now is the redstone. So yeah, we're going to have a little bit of redstone down below here to control the lights and stuff and tracking the on and off state of each one. Shouldn't be too bad, but honestly, the part that's going to be a pain is hooking up all of these buttons and like setting them all down. So like that, and that all need to merge into one signal, which is the reset it all signal. and that one needs to be the turn these two lights on. So pretty much every side has got a whole bunch of buttons that need to be merged together into one signal that is the reset the whole system, and one button that just turns those lights on. So let me play with some redstone here and see what I come up with. Okay, some dust of the red kind has been randomly sprayed around here. I put some of these sticks with a red top on them and some of those things. I don't know what they are. Basically, there's a bunch of stuff and some stuff happened. Let's go check it out. See what we got here. This is not, this is not elegant redstone. It's pretty much quick and dirty. Showing you all this would be kind of pointless. I just want to describe kind of what it's doing. Basically, I mean, this is like a horrible angle here, but basically each side has one piece of wool that I need to bring down into this center block here. Okay, so it's like that line, and over here it's this line. That's the, whatever the color of that side that is the, like, the magic one that makes it work. Okay, it goes there, and then all the other ones have to avoid that signal and go to another signal that comes down and goes into this guy here. Okay, so if I can get, it's very tight down here. Let me see if I can get in. No, over, and then some of this. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll go in this way. So I'll show you what I got down here. Okay, I got, even this is tight, but I got basically two furnaces facing each other. Okay, and I've got like an item in like the top ones right there. Okay, so comparators are reading the bottom one. So when the item is in the bottom one, it turns off this torch and turns on these two torches here because of, it's just an inverted signal. So that'll turn the lights on. So when there's when there's an item in that bottom one, it'll turn those two lights on and say that that side is active. Now, when that torch is off here, and again, this is coloned on the other side over here, okay? So if all of those, voice croaking, if all of those four torches are off, then this signal here will be off. It means nobody will be turning this line on here, which dips down here, blah, 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 hooks around, does some craziness, and hooks up to the door. So if all four of those door torches are off, the door will open. If any other button is pressed, meaning any of the, let's see if I can, it's impossible. Basically, this item right here is going to press the stick or whatever the item is and push it back up. That will turn off the comparator because it's not going to have an item to be reading, which will then, as you can see, turn the torch back on, turn these back off, and will also power all this mess down here, which will close the door. Kind of cool. I'm a little bit pleased with this corner system here. It kind of does a lot in a little bit of space. The stuff that's really messy is just all the side wiring and everything. It is absolutely just, there's not much you can do, right? You got to scale the redstone down and around on walls and stuff. So I just made it ugly, and it does the job. But let's go up here and try it out now. If I can actually get back here. Here we go. And, okay, so all the lights are off, okay? So I still have these in here. I'm going to cover them up in just a second. So red over here would be this guy here. So that light goes on. There's a little bit of extra clicking there. I'm honestly not sure what that is. I think something is looping somewhere, but that's fine. It's kind of nice, actually, to hear that click and give you that little confirmation. So red turned that sign on again, but now if they, like, press any wrong one anywhere, all the lights go out. Okay, good. So that light went out. So let me try and make sure it works now. We got red, turns that one on. Blue is that guy up there. Let's fire up here and splat. Okay, good. And this, no, face. What? Something just happened. There you go. Close that. You saw nothing. All right, that one is on. And now this guy, we need yellow. Let me hop up in here. Again, once the glass is all in here, which is what I'm going to do next, I'm going to get all the glass in, cover this up and everything, and pretty much wrap it up here. And we're going to be good to go. So this is green. So the door is still closed, you can see. Now I'm going to have, like, that's going to be there like that and everything. So at this point here, they got to come down here, go up here, over here, down, and press green. Boom. So all four are on now, and the door opens. But if they press any one that is wrong, we'll just pick one at random here. We'll say this red guy here. Boom. All four turn off. Perfect. It's working. So I like this. Okay. This is fun. So again, they're going to drop in from there and have to solve all this puzzles. Let me get all the glass in, everything good and happy, and we'll take one final look at this. Well, there you have it. Lots of glass. It definitely changes the look of the whole thing, I think. Like, just, wow. I mean, I'm kind of curious what it would look like without my glass texture, too. It would probably be a lot noisier and not quite as good, but I like my glass texture. But yeah, it is interesting. It definitely gives you that enclosed feeling when you are in there now. So I don't know. Is this what you guys were thinking it would look like? I think it's kind of interesting. It's a little bit more daunting now with the glass there. You feel like you're going to get trapped back there, definitely. But there we have it. It is all done and dusted, as one of our friends might say. So, yes, here we go. The only thing left now is a name. I need a name for this thing. Something with color in it or something like that. Something that suggests that you have to, Color Peak is the name is the tentative name right now. It's the working title, Color Peak. Because it kind of tells you that you got to peek for some colors. I want to make it clear what you have to do. When you see that color under there, I want you to be like, oh, that goes to that one or something. So if you guys have any clever names for this, drop me a comment. I definitely want to hear them, and I'll do my best to reply. Looking forward to hearing what you guys think. But this is it. Puzzle number 3 of the Tangler. If you're asking how many of these are there going to be, quite a few, I would say. We're probably not even halfway done, but less than 10 maybe. I think what I might start doing is doing some like double episodes get 2 puzzles done in one episode, because this one is like definitely one of the more complicated ones, so definitely a full episode. But there's some I have ideas that are a little bit lighter, and we could probably bang 2 of them out in an episode. So I'm gonna try and get that done, because I know you guys are curious to see the final thing and definitely see some people try this and see how they do. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, guys, Tango out.